If there's one video to watch, then I guarantee you, my friend, this is it. Right now, we are about to watch. I'm so excited because I remember when I watched this like a few years ago, maybe 8 or 7 years. I'll say 8 years ago. But GYMSHARK just signed oh my days, a $1.4 billion. They're legit now, okay? Well, if they were legit already, but they are now a $1.4 billion company. That is absolutely insane. You can't tell me nothing is. Look, everything is possible, okay? But with that being said, though, guys, YouTube, it's Ronnie MP. Whoop.
It's RonnieMP.com.
Want to join my free gift card giveaway? Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on the notification. Then let me know that you subscribe down below. That's it. Hey yo, what's good YouTube? You're not here. This is your boy Ronnie MP. Thank you and welcome to a brand new video of It's Ronnie MP, the show where we bring guys a bunch of videos suggested by you guys, and guess who? You guys only. So if you are brand new to the channel, then be sure to do all of the essentials, especially if you want it to stand the chance of being entered in the cash giveaway that I'll be doing in the coming few months when we hit a couple of milestones that we have on this channel, such as 1,000 subscribers on this new channel. So if you want to be a part of it from day one and you want to be a part of the day one MP family, go ahead and join right now. But this video, guys, GYMSHARK took it to the next level, okay? If you saw what I said in the title, a $1.4 billion company. Like, what is that? From a kid who was literally not enjoying uni and was doing this side hustle, if you want to call it that now, because now obviously GYMSHARK is huge now, but a side hustle, and destroyed it, partnered up with the right people, the correct people. This is exactly what we talk about on this finance channel, you know, and along with, like, you know, the stock market, credit cards, and all of this amazing stuff like real estate, okay? But sit tight, we're about to review this. I know it's going to be interesting for a fact. So yeah, like, I'm actually so excited because, as I said, I remember it when GYMSHARK was basically just a baby company, you know. But now oh my days, guys, let's watch. This is so exciting. I'm so happy for him.
I'm stood here saying this, but GYMSHARK is worth $1.4 billion.
Like, that is insane. So mad.
Because ultimately what we've just done is signed off as having GYMSHARK as a $1 billion+ brand.
Out of this world indeed, man.
Pretty much the day that I was like hand sewing and hand making and hand printing products.
You hear that? He remembers that.
And packaging them and sticking
Look
it
at
into a
that.
bag
Look
and
at that.
down to the post office and standing there whilst each one was stamped and sent out across the world. And
look at that.
From that to $1 billion brand.
Oh my days.
Brand is just insane, and like this is a really weird moment. I'm really not realizing right now just how.
Guys, please tell me, like,
from hand stitching.
Look, dreams are possible, okay? That's all I have to say. Like, believe in yourself. I don't care what. Look, you soon start to realize that I'm a lot different from everyone else that you see. I say how it is and not how it was. Meaning, it's possible. I genuinely believe it is possible for anyone, because if it's possible for one, then guess what, my friend? It's possible for all, for everybody. So, just whatever idea you have, run with it, because it might not work, but guess what? It also might. And if it does, then that's your life changed forever. Like, come on, man. Oh,
I'm so happy
this is
with
beautiful.
How far we've come, but I'm so much more excited about how much further we've got to go.
Oh my days. This is exciting to watch.
Completely transparent with you guys, and I wanted to record a full video talking through what's been going on over the last few months, what the shareholding looks like now, and what our future plans are here at GYMSHARK to make sure that this is one of the biggest and ultimately the best fitness brands in the entire world. So,
I do not doubt it. I am sure they're going to get there. Like, what's in their way now? You've reached $1 billion. Like, do you see what I mean? There's nothing stopping them.
Investors, ultimately. And I know what a lot of you guys will think. Is Ben selling out? Is this going to change the
It's
business?
penciling out.
Absolutely not. All we're doing here is we're just formalising the sort of share structure of the business. There's been a reorganisation, which I'll talk you guys through in a minute, which is brilliant for the business. So if anything, you'll see GYMSHARK even more agile than ever. I'm going to have even more input and control over the future of the business. And ultimately, it's all about making sure that GYMSHARK continues on its rocket ship growth trajectory.
1,000%, to be honest with you, I do not doubt that he's mentioning all of this, because bear in mind, he is the genius mastermind behind all of this. Okay, he believed in it when nobody believed in it. When he had to deliver all of it to the post by himself, like a couple of hundred deliveries, he took care of all of that. So it doesn't make sense for anyone to think like either sell out or none of that. It just doesn't make sense. Scrap all of that out of your mind, because he's not stupid, you know. He won't be where he is.
Build out what we believe the future of brands and fitness.
Yeah, you're off to Jupiter, mate.
And end up becoming a truly, truly global brand. If I go back to when I founded this business, right, I was very young. I didn't really know what I was doing in this world. All I knew is that I had a dream of being involved in fitness, and I had a vision in terms of how I believe that brands, particularly in the space, should interact with people.
This could almost bring tears to your eyes. Like, it could legit make you cry. Like, if you're passionate about all of this, like entrepreneurship and business as I am, then I don't know why you're not crying right now. Like, I feel like shedding tears right now. Can you imagine? Like, this is like a... Oh, you're going to see me lose a lot of words in this video, because this is just phenomenal, man. Like, legit. It's amazing.
And I ultimately had all the difficulties.
I am so happy for him.
Going to the gym the first time, feeling like everyone's staring at you, not really knowing what to do. I felt like the clothes just weren't right for me. And ultimately, that's when we ended up going off and making our own clothes, right? And that's how GYMSHARK started. We realised very quickly that we were onto something brilliant. And it was at this point that GYMSHARK started becoming a lot more of a business, right? We started to hire staff, and we started to build out a more formal process. And it was at this point, 21 years old, I think I was, I realised that I was
How young? You can't tell me, look, I'm waiting till about when I think like when I reach like my 30s, when I'm around 30, like, yeah, 30, maybe 31, 30. Look, forget the 30s, okay? Forget the 20s if you're still 16. It doesn't matter. You're telling me there's not 16-year-olds or 15-year-old millionaires out there? Look, you can do it. I kid you not. You can 1,000% do it. Like, it's possible. As I said, if it's possible for one, it's possible for all.
And
you know?
really, really bad at others. And it was at this point that
you had to delegate.
Paul and Steve, who
come on, you have to delegate.
Completely and utterly revolutionised the business. And albeit looking back, that seems a very obvious decision to make. And to be fair, I've received a lot of credit in terms of bringing those people on, in terms of removing myself from the chief exec role, and Steve coming in and really managing the day-to-day of the business. And I remember, in terms of, albeit the very small amount of people that were working at GYMSHARK at the time, there was a lot of people that were questioning that decision. And ultimately, my gut instinct told me that it was the right thing to do, because it would help.
That's it. Trust your guts. Trust your guts. You heard it here from literally Ben by himself, from his mouth. There's no editing or Photoshop. Trust your guts. Sometimes, look, because I've been getting a lot of questions, especially like on TikTok and everything, or on Instagram, like basically on social media. Should I start this business? Like, I have this idea, and what if it doesn't work? Great. What if it does work? Did you think about that? Yeah? What if it does work? So trust in your guts. If your guts is telling you, go on, son, do it, then guess what? Go on, son, and do it.
It would allow me to focus on what I'm really good at, but also allow me to learn in the areas that I'm not good at. Give me a little bit of a safety blanket, which would allow me to fail in the areas that I'm weak at, because Paul and Steve would cover those gaps.
And
ultimately, the decision was about continuing to grow and build the business in the right way. So since those guys have joined, it's been about 5 or 6 years. And it's been an amazing 5 or 6 years.
I can imagine.
There's been ups, there's been downs. About 5 years ago, Lewis left the business, who I co-founded the business with. That wasn't right.
That's what I was going to mention to you guys as well, because I knew about this prior to this video. I've watched a ton of his, content. I think he's an absolute genius, like, and he seems like he's down to earth, whatnot. Obviously, I don't know him personally, but yeah, apparently, Lewis, as you mentioned, he left the company. I bet you any money, right? Yeah, I'm willing to put it hands down, this guy regrets it. I bet you right now he has sleepless nights. Like, he just doesn't sleep. It's just like, oh, why did I leave GYMSHARK? Okay, why? I could... Oh, my days. That would be the biggest regret of life, like low key, just a big regret.
He sort of left, which I'll come back to in a moment.
Oh my
so
days.
Yeah, it's been a huge learning curve, and just, albeit, believe me, it's incredible, and I genuinely think I have the best job in the world. There's been some incredibly difficult moments on that journey as well, and I have to thank both my friends, my family, and all the people around me here at GYMSHARK that have helped me get through that. So I think at that point, at the point of Lewis leaving, I think we were in the revenues of about 10 to 12 million pounds.
Wow.
Now we're well into the $300+ million, 250, 260 million pounds.
Guys, are you listening to these numbers? Like, these numbers are like what? What do you think? What did you say? How much? 260 million. Oh my goodness. You know what? Life is not all about money, but I'm pretty sure a lot of us will prefer to not be poor, and, you know, have, yeah. I think you know what I'm saying. 260 million.
Absolutely huge. And
beyond
I've
huge,
always
mate.
said to you guys that I always want to take every single leap possible to take this into being one of the biggest and best brands in the world. And I think it would be remiss of me to not continue to bring in the right people that will help elevate us to that next level.
You know what? Right now, if you're having value from this video, then smash the like button, please. Just legit stop and smash the like button. Do it for Ben, okay? All right? Not do it for the Vine, but do it for Ben. If you don't get that joke, then I don't know. Maybe you're not a 90s kid. But yeah, literally smash the like button, because this is so much value. Like, you can learn a lot just from listening to someone who's done it before, you know?
Creating and building what we believe the future of what brands
look at that building.
Like. So a year ago, we made the decision to bring on an investor, and this has been a really long, considered and steady process. We haven't rushed it whatsoever, because we know that this is one of the most important decisions that we're going to make as we move forward. So going into this, we weren't looking at necessarily the highest value. Obviously, we wanted fair value, but ultimately we needed the right cultural fit, and we needed the company
someone
that
who
we
believed
felt
as well
would really and truly help grow GYMSHARK in the right way into a truly global brand. And I say in the right way because the old playbook for success in brands was you create as much product as you can, to put into as many stores as you can, to please as many people as you can. And that was really good for fast growth. But ultimately, that led to big, slow, clunky businesses that didn't truly understand their consumer and had.
You see that, and plus, he's looking for longevity as well. What is the point? That's why in business you need to quickly realize that you don't want to be in it too much for like the quick buck, like like the make money now, like I want it now, like now. You don't want that, because you want longevity. Because why settle for 1 million, for example, make money now, where in the long run you could have made 200 million and build your brand and be more trustworthy, because people realize that, hold on, I actually like this guy. He gives great value. He's honest about it. People dig that. We're humans, right? People like people. So you want to really focus on the longevity rather than, the now, because you could ruin your image forever and you can't even get back on the internet, because everyone knows like you try and scam people, so
over the consumer experience,
have that in mind.
Data. But we needed someone that really truly understood and aligned with our vision of how we want to grow GYMSHARK, because we don't necessarily want to grow GYMSHARK in the quickest way.
Like,
we
look
want
at
to
that.
grow it in a way that we feel
efficient.
Is right, both given our morals, our values, but ultimately where the market is going and where we think the future of brands should be.
Going to be.
So I'm absolutely buzzing to tell you that
who is it?
We are signing with a company called General Atlantic, and we saw a lot of companies, and there was a brilliant 3 companies at the end that we were working with, and they were absolutely brilliant. But General Atlantic, particularly Gabe and Melis, the first time we met them, they just got this brand. They completely understand where we want to get to, and just culturally they were just dead on. Like, it was one of those moments, right? It's like when you know, and we 100% knew with these guys. And these people. And
don't forget as well, the first decision he made about bringing in the other partner, was right. You heard him mention trust your gut feelings, right? At the beginning of the video. So I'm sure if he said, if you know, like, that's all you can say right now. If you know, then you know. So he knew. Grow.
They will help us develop.
I think it's a good choice.
One of the questions that
General
I'm
Atlantic
bound to get the most is going to be around shareholding. What does this look like? Ben, are you selling out? Are you reducing your shareholding? All this sort of stuff. And The short answer is no, and I'll explain how and why.
Okay.
Right. So, previously, GYMSHARK shareholding as of several weeks ago, and it's been this way for the last 5 or 6 years. I own 67% of the business.
Woo!
Lewis,
oh my days, this guy's a G. Woo! I owned 67%. If you don't know business terms, that's a very good percentage right there to own from a $1 billion business. I'm sure right now he's going to say it might be a tiny bit less, but whatever number it is, I pretty much don't care. It's a $1 billion business, so whatever profit they're generating right now, it's ridiculous. It's not even ridiculous, but it's ridiculous. So please, oh, I'm so excited.
20% of the business, and the rest was split between Paul and Steve, essentially between 6 and 7%. And that was the structure of the business. And that was great for me because I had majority shareholding.
Yep.
I could really push forward with the way that the brand was moving.
Your vision,
But like I said, ultimately, Lewis left the business years ago. So as we went into this process, I gave Lewis a call and I said, listen, we're looking at doing this. And he came back to me and he said, I want to crack on, I want to move on, I want to do other things. And the result of that,
you regret it,
Lewis. All of my shareholding. So fortunately, which is, it's great for everyone. We're buzzing because now that sort of
hold on. Wait a minute. Let me put some cooking in it. Let me rewind that because it said at the bottom, Lewis sold it for. Hold on, I'll show you guys as well on the screen, just in case you didn't. It said right there. Let's zoom out. Okay, let's zoom out so you guys can you don't miss out on any text. It says Lewis sold the remainder of his shareholding for $100 million. Damn, Lewis. You got some moolah as well. I see you, baby. I see you. I see you, baby. Damn. Whoo, GYMSHARK ain't playing. Okay, no wonder what Lewis wanted to sell out from before, but I'm sure the value of his shares would have been like quadrupled if he kept it. That's why also in the stock market, sometimes it's just better to buy and hold. Time in the market is quite valuable, as you can see. Whew, Lewis, damn, 100 million. Goodness me.
It's great for everyone. We're buzzing because now that sort of frees up that extra shareholding that we've got in the business. So the new shareholding will look something roughly like this. So General Atlantic will have a bit over 20%, so it's going to be around 21% of the business. I will have 70%. So I'm actually increasing my shareholding here from 67% to 70%.
Oh, mate, you're a greedy lad. You're a greedy lad. You're a greedy lad, are you? Ben Francis, GYMSHARK, baby, send me some gear. Oh my, that is winning. That is winning. I told you this guy's a genius, man. We've got so much to learn from him. And in business, look, you don't want to hate on someone's success, okay? Success doesn't like it when people hate. It runs away from you. It gravitates towards you when you appreciate others when they're succeeding so that it knows, right, you know what, that's my guy. I'm going towards him next because he likes it when people succeed. That is phenomenal. Like, bringing in a part and increasing. I think I'm getting too gassed for this, guys. I'm excited, man. That's amazing. No joke.
And my brother Joe is also going to have about 1% shareholding in the business as he was employee number 1, and he's just an integral part of this business. And then the rest of it is
I'm sure he's happy with that.
All the leadership team, Noel, Niran, Perrins, Gemma, Dave, Philip, and obviously Paul and Steve as well will still hold shareholdings in this business going forward.
Oh my goodness.
That's the utterly, completely transparent view. Culturally, will the business change? Absolutely not. If anything, it will just get better and better. General Atlantic will continue to amplify the culture in this business. And that's what I'm so excited about, right? Is amplifying this culture, making sure that we maintain it as we continue to grow. Because we really are in unknown territory here, right? GYMSHARK is a $1.45 billion brand. We're doing 300 plus.
Please let that sink in. GYMSHARK is a $1.45 billion brand. They ain't playing. We ain't saying because we ain't playing and we ain't dating. I don't know where that came from, but it is what it is. Damn. Oh my goodness, man. Look, if that doesn't get you excited about business, then I don't know what else
Really are
does.
in unknown territory here, right? GYMSHARK is a $1.45 billion brand. We're doing $300 plus $400 million revenue in the next sort of 12 months. This is a rapidly growing brand. People haven't been in this situation before. The old playbook has been thrown out the window, and we're going on this growth journey in a completely different way.
Global dominate. Oh, I like the graphics in that. Did you see that juicy domination right there? They even got Africa on lock as well. They're like, yeah, no, don't worry. We're going to be reaching Africa as well, worldwide. We ain't playing. We didn't come here to play. Okay, we ain't playing no games, and my name ain't James.
We've done it before, and who knows where it will take us. What you'll often see in businesses, especially when they get to this sort of size, is business growth or business size increases and transparency decreases.
Decreases, yeah.
The important thing for me, leading this business, having founded this business, is that as the business gets bigger, transparency almost increases. I want to be...
This guy, Ben Francis. I didn't say Ben's sis. I said Ben Francis. Oh my days. Because why I'm so excited about that is because he's so right. As businesses grow, their transparency decrease because okay, we're now turning over an insane amount of profit. So we don't actually want everyone else to kind of know because it might push people to feel like we're scamming them for some weird reason. Which, if you are transparent from the get-go, then people love that. People vibe with that because they're like, wow, they're so transparent. We know their numbers on YouTube. We don't have to read annual revenue, or obviously, if you want a bit more information, okay, cool. But you see what I mean? And the fact that guys, this is amazing stuff.
Transparent with you guys.
It's amazing stuff.
I've had a lot of feedback in terms of how great it is that we are being so transparent previously, but I know that no one is as transparent as what we are now, certainly for the size that we're at. But ultimately, to summarize, we've got an incredible partner. They're a great cultural fit. They're going to help amplify the GYMSHARK brand and help us to continue to grow. The shareholding is much more tidy now, which I'm really, really happy about, and it gives me more control in this business and its direction than I think I've ever had. In terms of our growth going forward,
this is amazing.
North America. That is a huge opportunity for us. And about 3 weeks ago,
Denver.
I was supposed to get a one-way flight to Denver, Colorado. Me and Robin were going to move out there. I was going to head up the US office, but then COVID got in the way, and that's been essentially delayed until further notice. So, yeah, we're opening the Denver office. We've got 2 distribution centers.
Oh, that looks so clean.
As well.
I know those are renders, but it looks so clean.
The 2 in the US will be in Ohio and in California. In terms of Europe, as soon as we open that US office, that means that everyone here in headquarters can focus 100% on the European proposition. Finally, where I think GA really will help us as well, is in our APAC expansion. So we're currently looking into that, how that looks. So that's a project that we're currently working on as well, which I'm absolutely buzzing about. So there it is. That's everything that's gone on GYMSHARK in the last few months. It's been possibly the most difficult experience of my entire life. It has pushed me to my limit, and with that, it's been probably the most fulfilling experience of my life. I never thought I'd be sat here having this conversation with you guys. I never thought I'd be able to say this. I didn't know GYMSHARK would get to this point, but I just want to thank everyone that supports GYMSHARK, everyone that supports our vision, everyone that supports me and the team here. Genuinely, it means the world to us. Regardless of how it is, whether it's supplements, whether it's clothing.
This motivates me so much, guys. When you feel like quitting, trust me, I'm normal. I'm like you. Sometimes I feel like quitting. Sometimes I don't want to do it. Honestly speaking,
I do pizza between
this is so sick,
and then do GYMSHARK on the evening.
This is so sick. And the fact that I'm listening it through headphones is making me kind of emotional.
It was some sort of genius move, right, where we sort of worked out what this business plan is. It was nothing like that. It was literally a case of following our gut instinct and doing what we thought was cool and right at the time.
Look, don't let nobody tell you dreams are not possible.
Product to being $1 billion brand, and I've never been more sure in my life than where this thing is going. I feel I'm at the centre of ultimately the greatest community in the world and the greatest business in the world and the greatest brand in the world, and for that I'm so grateful.
The journey doesn't end here. It sure doesn't. GYMSHARK community and all that. Let's create something truly special. Oh my days. I'd like to thank Lewis to come. Oh, this guy is sick. He's an honest guy, man. He even thanked Lewis as well. Oh, Pasha in 2016, and has now sold a share of 100 million. He continues to pursue other ventures, the GYMSHARK leadership. Oh my days, and wishes the best. Oh my days in the future. Oh my goodness me. This, I think that's it. Yeah, GYMSHARK. Look, guys, go like, subscribe if you haven't already to Ben Francis, because that, my friends, is what you call amazing. There's no words. I'm speechless. It was so worth watching this video, and I'll watch it over and over and over and over again. Like that. If that does not motivate you to get up and grind, I don't know what else will. I seriously don't. I honestly don't. Like, look, as I mentioned, smash the like button. If you're finding value in this video, if you got value from that, then it deserves a like, please. Because, damn. My goodness. There's nothing more to say apart from, look, kudos to you. Well done. You are amazing, Ben. I wish you the best. In fact, I wish to see GYMSHARK become a $1 trillion brand. Nothing more. Well, I don't want to say nothing. I was going to say nothing less. Nothing more, nothing less. But even if you get to 1 trillion, I know you're so driven that you're going to reach even over 1 trillion. So I'm sure of it. So I pray for all of the success to just rain down on the whole GYMSHARK company, the team. Absolutely amazing. They'll probably never watch this video, but it is what it is. You still speak these things into existence because you want good and successful, things to take place in that company, because I love what he believes in, the way he pushes. He's a hustler from day one. I swear, if he went to the same uni that when I went to uni back then, we would be not only friends but boys, because business is just something I'm passionate about. So yeah, and I'm just getting started. But yeah, speechless, guys. Honestly speechless. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Like the video if you haven't already done so. Show love to Ben's YouTube channel as well. GYMSHARK, support the whole brand, man. They are about that business, about that life. So yeah, be sure to do that. But by watching this video, guys, you did not waste your time. Don't forget to tell your haters to get in line, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Be sure to check out these 2 awesome videos that I have for you guys there. The subscribe button is right there. Be sure to do that, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, much love, bye bye.